Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chug, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
And welcome in to Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prepcast. I am Elton Chapman. I'll be guiding you along tonight through every pitch, or trying to. You've got the video there, but if not, I'm going to try to paint the picture for you to see and understand in your mind's eye. Right now, the coaches and the umpires meeting at the home plate. I'm going to give you the starting lineup for the visiting Greer Warhawks. Just to get these out of the way, we are at Inman Mills. We're at Jim Everhart Field at Inman Mills, a great old stadium here. It's always nice to come to Inman Mills. What we're going to do is I will give you that starting lineup here in just a minute. They're going to get all the players and the coaches on the line, go through the code of conduct, the national anthem, and then I will come back and we will have this thing going underway. I'll be back.
Okay, again, thanks everyone for coming on. Let's have an opening prayer. Father, we thank you for the day. We thank you, God, for every blessing that you give to us, including this game called baseball. Man-made, invented by us, God, that you give us the abilities, and all of these young folks coming from various schools, the ability to play. We just ask that they play to the very best of the abilities that you give to them. May the game tonight be fair, may it be honest, and just go away with, whether we win or lose, there's still a game of life that we can be all winners in. We pray this in the name of Jesus. Amen. Okay, let's have the reading of the sportsmanship code. Repeat after me, players. I will keep the rules. I will keep faith with my teammates. I will keep my temper. I will keep myself fit. I will keep a stout heart in defeat. I will keep my pride under in victory. I will keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body.
And back here at Jim Everhart Field, Inman Mills. No, you're fine. You're fine. Keep going. I have Cyrus Burdan up here with me, the athletic director for the Warhawks, and he has got my book. He's just kind of going through, putting them into Game Changer. So what I'll do is I tell you what, Warhawks are going to be batting first, but out in the field for post 45 here at Inman Mills, in left field you have Blake Collins, Colton McPeters in center, Jake Santoro in right. Around the bases, Jake Moss on third. Hank Tollison, I think, moved to second. Wait a minute, I'm getting that right. Tollison is at shortstop. At second base, Jake Moss at second base. And I was wrong on that. Nolan Collins is the one on third. So let me re-give that to you again. Around the bases for post 45, Nolan Collins is on third. Hank Tollison at shortstop. Playing second tonight, Jake Moss. Payne Sheriff on first. Your battery tonight for post 45 behind the dish is Isaac Ross, and on the bump, Carson Seymour. We're getting ready to get this thing fired up. Cyrus, you good now? He's good enough right now, he says. All right. So the lineup for the Greer Warhawks. Batting first, number 16, Nolan Grabiak, playing left field. Your right fielder, number 11, Gregory Bryant. Your third baseman, number 1, Cooper Noble. Caden Jones, number 9, will be in center field. Your catcher tonight, number 22, Bryson Durham. Number 6, Brady Smouse on short. Juan Sanchez, the second baseman, number 20. DHing tonight is number 10, that's Damian Benton. And rounding out the lineup, number 13, Tyson Fine. Tyson will be on first. Your pitcher tonight, number 23, Colin Goldsmith. And we're getting ready to get this thing started as umpires have said, okay, y'all, let's play ball. Do what now? Oh, yeah. First pitch, low, ball one. First pitch at 7:02 with the weather kind of overcast. Had a rain come through earlier, but it's 84 degrees here at Inman. This one's going to be hit out into right field. That'll be a lead-off single for Grabiak. Second pitch, lead-off single. I'm going to try to work everything here, so y'all just have to bear with me. To the plate now, left-handed batter in Gregory Bryant. Bryant playing right field tonight for the Warhawks. First pitch called strike. That's a pretty pitch by Seymour. Seymour throws over to first base to try to get Grabiak back. Nolan said, yep, I'm back in time. Nolan gets about a three-step lead off of first. Seymour looks in, throws it high and outside for ball one. Seymour, a product of Chapman High School. Next pitch down the middle, swung on for strike number 2. Carson played football and baseball at Chapman High School. Graduated this past year. Next pitch in the dirt, bounces into the catcher's mitt. He was able to pick it up, and nobody moving there in Graviac. Next pitch swung on. It was high and outside, but he swung on it. Looked high and outside, let's put it that way. Bryant took a hack at it.
Away with the runner at first. It brings up the third baseman, number 1, Cooper Noble.
Cooper Noble. As you heard the PA announcer, Mr. Ray, say, Cooper Noble steps up. First pitch catches the outside corner for strike number 1. Seems like Seymour has gotten settled in. Looks back over his shoulder. Graviac comes set, throws this one inside, almost hits him in the head. Will be ball 1. On deck's going to be Caden Jones, the center fielder. Was that a strike? I didn't even see. 2-2 is the count. I'm fixing to pull out another headset and put it on Cyrus so he can help me figure this thing out along with running the game changer. Next one's outside the count now. 3-2 in reverse order. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Got a man on first in Graviac. The payoff pitch from Seymour is outside. That'll put 2 men on with that walk.
That'll put runners at first and second. And get the center fielder, number 9, Caden Jones.
Caden Jones next at the plate. Caden went 2 for 3 the other night, and with 2 doubles, here he's going to go 1 for 1 for sure, and everybody's going to be held up as Coach Donahue grabs Graviac and tells him, nope, don't go any further, but a 1-pitch swing puts him on first. He went 2 for 3 on, what night did we play again? Monday night? 2 for 3 Monday night. Had 2 doubles. He did have a grand slam against Easley. You are correct, Cyrus. First pitch, ball outside. This one's going to be hit deep. It is going back, going back, going back. He does come away with it, but tagging up is Graviac as he comes in to plate the first run of the game. You still got my outfield paper over there? You did, handed it to me, and I put it away and wasn't even paying attention. That was Blake Collins out in left field. That is 2 outs. Runners on first and second. That pitch is going to be high and inside for ball number 1. Waiting on the next pitch. Out on second base, Noble gets huge lead and even bigger secondary. He's almost out to about halfway to third base. Count now 2-0. The Again, we have the 2 outs. Noble out there dancing around. This one's going to be hit out to right field. Will it fall? It does get down indeed. And everybody will hold up. Coach Donahue tells Noble don't go any further than third right here. That's the second.
Juan Sanchez, the second baseman, number 20.
That'll be another single. Juan Sanchez. Sanchez, another right-handed batter. He fouls this one off over toward the batting cage here down the first base line. If you've ever been to Inman Mills, if you haven't, that's your fault. You should always come to Inman Mills any chance you get to see any game. The field has changed a lot over the years. Pitch outside to count now 1-1. Is that right? Yes. 1-1 with 2 outs. Swung on for strike number 2. You know, we had this problem Monday night. We left the bases loaded twice during that game. You just cannot strand 3 people. This one's going to be hit up the middle. That's better than striking out, but that will retire the side as we will go to the bottom of the first. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll come back in a moment.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one who needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it. So
Well,
you tell me.
I've got cameras. I've got motion detectors. I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
You gotta hold a little back from the ones that you love the most. Golden dust in your unswept corners, hidden halls with your restless ghosts. Hold the silence in your secrets, the pause between your rolling breath. A whisper fading with the morning sun, a light that dies with every death. People wanna love you right, but your love is being way too free. Take those gems and let them find their shine where there's no foolish hearts to see. Love needs a little intrigue to keep on giving in its loving way. And when you give the last you, that is you, all the magic, it melts away. It's no crime to keep a little darkness. What never gets known, never gets missed. A voice that screams where no one hears, with eyes that guard your lonely bliss. No one said that this was easy. No words were etched in sacred stone.
Back here at Emma Mills Park. I have finally got the other headset out and got Cyrus on board with me. Cyrus, welcome in.
Thank you, Elton. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Giving me a mic is dangerous.
Well, yeah, I know, but I've had it more dangerous with some other people, so I think we're okay here.
I can get fired up sometimes.
First pitch to Hank Tollison. Hank Tollison, number 3. He is the leadoff batter for Post 45. First pitch is hit down the third base line, just foul. I'll give you the lineup for Post 45 here in just a moment. Hank Tollison, another product of Chapman High School here in Inman. Next pitch finds its mark on the inside corner is what it looked like. Hank, a great ball player, comes from a great family. Always enjoy visiting with them. Got to visit with them a few minutes ago, as a matter of fact. Count now 2-1. Next pitch to Tollison. Swung on and pulled foul down there again. You know, back when I played over here, which has been many years ago, and even when I was the bat boy, I was Coach Steve Skinner's first bat boy the first year he played, or he coached rather. Coach Skinner would grab them balls when they went by like that. Now, he just stands there and watches them go by. He don't want no part of that hot hands anymore. This one is hit down the line. What a good hit by Tollison. It's going to go into left field. Tollison's going to turn for two, and the throw is offline. He goes in head first for a double. You know, that's a good hit right down that baseline.
Yeah, he hit it down there 3 times. 2 of them were foul, and he finally got it right the 3rd time.
The right fielder, number 2, Jake Santora. So the lineup for Post 45, number 3, Hank Tollison playing shortstop. Number 2, Jake Santora playing right field. Colt McPeters, the center fielder, number 6. Batting in the cleanup spot is the first baseman Payne Sheriff, number 24. Number 5, Blake Collins in left field. Isaac Ross, number 19, is the catcher. DHing number 28, that's Clay Justice. Wait on this pitch and I'll tell you. First pitch outside for ball number 1. Batting 8 is number 23, playing second base. That is Jake Moss. And rounding out the lineup, number 17, Nolan Collins playing third. This one's going to be hit skyward. Giving chase to it and catching it. That was Nolan Graviek. It was right in the edge of the foul area, but that will be an F7 for out number 1. Around for the Warhawks in left field, the before mentioned Nolan Graviek. In center, Caden Jones. In right, Gregory Bryant. Around the dirt, Cooper Noble. On third, Brady Smouse playing short. Juan Sanchez on second. This one's another one hit down to third base, right down the baseline where Cooper Noble picks it up, throws it all the way across the diamond for out number 2. Hank Tollison still there on second base. Let's see. Cooper Noble on third. Brady Smouse short. Juan Sanchez on second. Tyson Fine at first. The battery is Bryson Durham behind the plate. And up on the rubber is Colin Goldsmith. Goldsmith, a right-handed pitcher. Throws it kind of side-armed. Not anything major. This one's, well, I tell you what, these first 3 are just doing, or first 4 are doing everything they can down that baseline.
Just like all our hits came from right field. Went to right field.
Yep. This is number 24. This is the first baseman, Payne Sheriff. Sheriff's played here for Post 45 for a couple of years, I believe. I remember his name. Overtime. Count 1-1 on Sheriff. 2 outs with Tollison still on second base. Two and one now. Yeah, this field has changed so much over the years. It used to be a complete dirt infield. There was no grass on the infield whatsoever. And then all of a sudden, Spartanburg Christian came up and they wanted to start using the field, and they like they like the grass, so they wanted to put it in, and the rest is history.
Well, the biggest change is the cow's gone.
The cows are gone now. Absolutely. Used to be in the outfield. Cows would stand on the hill watching the ball game. That got it. Count now is a true full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
3-2, 2 outs.
On the screen, I think we got most all of the field in here. This one is going to be hit down the line, and that is going to be fair. That's going to plate Tollison. And that's going to put Sheriff at first with a single, RBI single down the line. Score now knotted up at 1.
Runner first, 2 outs. 1 run across here in the bottom of the first inning.
The left fielder in Blake Collins. He is a left-handed batter. Let's hope he don't hit it down the left field line too. The first 4 have. First pitch to Collins outside. Next pitch low. Count now 2-0. Goldsmith looks over at first. Huge lead over on first. This one's going to be hit down to second base. Whew. Whereas Sanchez picks it up and throws it over to Fine at first, but that was a little bit almost offline. But the score is now knotted up as we make the turn to go to 2. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll come back in a moment.
Go to his website at MikeVernerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, and you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVernerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Back here at Jim Everhart Field at Inman Mills, where the score is knotted up at 1 in the going into the top of the second. That is the DH. Damian Benton hits over 2 short. Long throw across. That was a running throw from Hank Tollison across the diamond, but caught him in time. And the 9-hole batter, that is Tyson Fine. Tyson playing first base tonight. pitch outside for Fine.
Wasn't that just a wee bit outside? You can say that now, yeah.
Just a wee bit what?
Outside. Remember last year, you only had one?
No, that is just a bit outside. So
yes.
that, I ain't done that one. I'm holding on too because I hadn't done it this year at all. So
all right, yeah.
I got several backed up. I could do that. Next pitch was an outside strike.
Took him a second to call it.
Yeah. This one's going to be hit in the air. It's going to be out in no man's land between short, center, and left. But in left, Blake Collins come away with it for out number 2. Cyrus, that's one of our biggest problems. I talked with Coach Donahue. One of our biggest problems is we cannot put the ball on the ground. Yeah. Everything has to go skyward, and it's not happening good.
Yeah, it's dropping that back shoulder.
Back to the top of the lineup with Graviek. Graviek gets a single out of that one. That's a pair of singles so far for Graviek. He is the only run that the Warhawks have plated. Bad thing is there are 2 outs.
Well, he's the most consistent hitter, and that's why he's in the leadoff spot.
Yep. Gregory Bryant. First pitch to Bryant outside.
Outside, the number 11 is the right fielder, Gregory Bryant.
Bryant again batting left-handed. Next pitch outside for ball number 2. Yeah, I said, but the problem is there's 2 outs. But you got to start somewhere, and we actually come away with a win. Next pitch swung on for strike number 1. We came away with a win when we were behind. I don't remember, it was 6-3 the game, and it had 2 outs or something like that. And we came away in the bottom of the 7th and won it. Coming up, throwing, and
he's safe. Gotta be safe.
Yep, Graviek is safe there at second. It was a good throw from Ross. Only thing is, it just wasn't quite in time, and Tollison kind of, once it hit his glove and he went to put the tag on, dropped the ball.
Because it looked like it bounced a little higher than he was anticipating it.
And that is a walk. That puts another runner on. We are in the top of the second, as you see in the top left corner of the screen. The outs, the runs, the innings, the who's, the whats, the whys, and the wheres. First pitch to Noble. Noble walked his last time. First pitch to Noble in the dirt for ball number 1. Inside for ball number 2. Cooper went 1 for 2 with on Monday night, went 1 for 2, had 3 walks, and he is the one that was credited with the walk-off double to finish the game. Run ruled against Buffalo. Let's count 3-1.
3-0.
3-0, okay. Tollison. That's a good play by Tollison. He was able to run it down and get it over to third to catch the lead runner. And that will take us to the bottom half. We're going to take a break again, and we'll come back in a moment.
Strike 1. I'm the greatest hitter in the world! Strike 2. Strike 3. Wow. I'm the greatest pitcher in the world. Set.
Optimism. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority.
We're going to come back with View Church. Tell you a couple of things about them when we come back in a little bit. All right. So, looking to see who it is that's...
Isaac Ross is up to bat, number 19, the catcher.
The catcher, Isaac Ross. As Cyrus said, first pitch called strike. Next one is way outside for ball number 1 to count 1-1. We're in the bottom half of the second inning. It got awfully quiet here. Next pitch outside for ball 2. I can't believe it's this quiet. I can't believe all the Greer fans aren't louder than they are. They're going to have to get on with it. They're going to have to start getting loud. Next pitch finds its mark as Ross watches it go by.
Well, I think I know the problem, because they don't understand the charge. You know how many times Kevin plays that
at
home and nobody charge?
Yeah, we got to work on that too. This one's going to be hit to left, right center, and it's going to fall in for a single. He makes a round to second, changes his mind, and pulls up with a lead-off single for Ross. Up next going to be the designated hitter, another product of Chapman High School, Clay Justice. Justin DH in the night. Right-handed batter. This one he bounces down to in the hole between first and second. First pitch single. Nobody could get over there to it. That puts runners on first and second. Brings up the second baseman in Jake Moss. On deck, the third baseman, Nolan Collins. No outs. We are in the bottom of the second inning. Squared around to bunt, but bunted it foul for strike number 1. Trying to play that small ball. You know, that's what the Inman Junior's done at Greer the other night, is just kept playing the small ball. Just bunt right at one right after the other.
Yep. You almost come in here expecting that.
Absolutely. All right. Moss was over talking with head coach for 44 years, Steve Skinner. 44, I think it was. I think that's what he told me the other night.
Well, in 2019 was his 40th year.
Maybe it's 46 years.
Because I remember they had a little ceremony for him down at the state tournament.
That's right. He threw out the first pitch, didn't he?
I don't remember. I don't know if he did that, but I know
I remember him throwing out the first pitch at somewhere.
That was probably it.
And I think you're right. I think it's 46 years. He took over 46 years ago for Haskell Penland. Moss tried to bunt that second one, and he bunted it out of play. And this one, he reached out there to try to stay alive and knocked it a little bit out of play. Yeah, I don't remember how many years Haskell Penland was the coach here. I bat boyed for him for his last 2 years and then Steve's first year. I just lived right up the street here on East Street. Well, my grandma lived on East Street, and that's pretty much where I stayed all the time. So this one's going to be hit to second base, going to be turned. There's a 4, not in time. It does get Justice out at second base, but couldn't get it over in time to get Moss.
Fielder choice at second, that brings one out. And number 17, third baseman, Nolan Collins.
Now you have runners on the corners with one out.
Yeah, it looked like that transfer didn't go as smoothly as Juan wanted it to.
Well, that and the ball was kind of a little slower getting to Juan than a really, hot shot. First pitch to Collins. That's Nolan Collins. One thing about Inman Mills, and that was my next thing to talk about, is at Inman Mills, it is a catcher's nightmare and a runner's dream. If the ball gets past the catcher, he's got 50 yards, it seems like, to run to get the ball. A lot of times the ball will bounce back off the wall and get halfway back to you anyway, but just a long way, and the runners can just run forever, and that's what happened there with Ross. Ross come across the plate and scored, and Moss went to second. And the count now is 1-1. Coach Donahue decides to go out and talk with Goldsmith and Durham. Now everybody comes back. We got one runner on reset real quick, like the count 1-1, one out. Bottom of the second, 2-1 Inman. And one runner on second base in Jake Moss. Goldsmith looks in, fires it over, and this one's going to be a quick bouncer down to third base. That will move the runner over. That'll be 2 outs. Correct?
Yes.
As it was hit to third base there, Noble was able to get it across to fine. Let one runner move over in Moss.
At third, and that brings up the top of the order for post 45, the shortstop number 3, Hank Tollison.
As you heard, Hank Tollison. Tollison had a double down the line his last time up. He was the one that hit 3 times right down the line, 2 of them about a step off the line, and the next one a step inside the line. And as you can see, Noble remembers that. Noble is playing 2 or 3 foot off the line, and here we go again is another bad pitch. Will plate another. That's why you like to get runners there on third base here at Inman Mills. If you can get them over to third and the pitcher throws one out, then you're going to run. Count 1-1 on Tollison. Noble still hugging that line over there on third because he knows he could get burned quickly if not careful. That one's going to be low. Tollison started to take a hack at it and pulled back in time. Count now 2-1. Again, this one right down the line, but Noble able to pick it up, get it defined for out number 3. But the damage was done as they played it 2, puts the score now 3-1. We're going to go back to commercials. We'll come back in a moment.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Back here with Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prepcast. I am Elton Chapman, sitting alongside me, Cyrus Burdan. The score 3-1. Inman is up. We're in the top of the third. And leading off for the Warhawks, Caden Jones. Jones had a single out to left field. This one he's going to hit right down the third base line. Foul. And we're going to have to talk to Coach Donahue down there. He is going to have to start grabbing them. He can't just let them roll by him.
You got to start laying out for him.
Yeah. This one's going to be hit out into left field. It's going to be a blooper in front of Blake Collins, and that'll put him on with another single. And the catcher in Bryson Durham flew out to left field, his other at-bat. Durham went 0 for 1 on Monday. It was Monday night, right?
Yes.
Okay, I keep thinking it was 0 for 1 on Monday night, but he had 3 walks. One of them was a hit by pitch. I believe, if I remember right, I believe looking back, he is the walk king. I think he gets walked a lot.
Yeah, he does. Zion gets walked a lot too.
That's right.
Now you have some people that the ball's just attracted to.
It's 0-2 as he's fouled 2 off. That last one hitting Isaac Ross in the mask, the catcher. But Ross shook it off and was good to go. This one's going to be hit, down the third base line.
Did you call that foul?
Did he catch it? Did he catch it in the air?
I don't know what happened.
He caught it in the air.
Oh, he did? He did catch it in the air. Okay.
Okay.
Neither one of us could tell what had happened, but he did catch it in the air for out number 1. Brady Smouse, the shortstop. Coach Skinner wants to talk to the umpire, comes out on the field.
Wouldn't that be something? You're arguing to get your out reversed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he dropped that.
Yeah, he definitely dropped it.
Smouse had a single to right center his last at bat. Runner is gone. Smouse smashes this one out to left field, and it is not caught. That's going to give him extra bases, as coming around is Jones. Jones will trot in, and Smouse ends up with a double. A good try out there by Blake Collins. Collins dove for it, but it just bounced away from him. He couldn't get to it.
15 and brings up the second baseman, number 21, Sanchez.
Sanchez ground out to his own base the last time. He ground out to second base. This time he hit skyward up on the hill. Again, if you've never been here at Inman Mills, you have to come and see a game. This park's been here since, I don't remember the year, but it was this one. He bounced her down to first, able to catch it there at first. That is Payne Sheriff. Sheriff scoops it up, moves the runner over, but it brings up 2 outs. Warhawks now have a runner on third base. And the designated hitter in Damian Benton. Talked with Benton's grandpa a little while ago. Said he shows up at all the games. He usually, for the away games, he takes Benton. That one like to have hurt Brady Smouse. Smouse like to have got hit on that one.
And you can guarantee he's going to take another step or 2 off that line.
Yep, and he does. He did indeed. He thought, yeah, I'm not doing this again.
He's going to bat with the catcher smash this time.
That's right. Count now 1-1 on Benton. Yeah, his grandpa come up and we were talking. He said, yeah, I like to go to the games. And he was sitting down at the very front, and the sun was out, and he said, I can't take that heat no more, so he moved up on the hill.
Yeah, I got spoiled at the press box.
Absolutely.
I got 100% spoiled.
And that's what I told him. I said, yeah, the thing about over at Greer is we have an air-conditioned press box, and just like that, the Warhawks will tie it up with a pass ball.
Well, knotted up at 3.
And the count 3-1.
3-1.
There is 2 outs. Yeah, when the ball gets to the backstop, it's all running then. Seymour still on the bump, looking in. He fires this one. It's going to be hit down the third base line, and he does not catch that one either. So that one was in the air out to Blake Collins. And Benton gets a stand-up double. A working Collins out there in left. As he's probably getting really dirty as he is diving after all of them because they're all just right outside of his grasp.
Yeah, I can tell you, it's not for the lack of effort or dedicated to that ball.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just barely out of his reach.
This one hit down to third base, and Nolan Collins fires it over to first for out number 3.
So his brother picked him up.
Yep. This will take us to the bottom half of the third. The score tied up. We'll take another commercial break. We'll come back in a moment.
Discover the power of Mahindra tractors at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney, South Carolina. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Improve efficiency and productivity with our top quality tractors designed to handle any job with ease. From planting to harvesting, Mahindra of the Upstate has you covered every step of the way. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Come explore our extensive selection of new and pre-owned Mahindra tractors designed to suit your unique needs. Visit our website at www.sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515 to discover how our farm equipment can elevate your farming experience. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of tough.
Do you have a tree problem? Look no further than JB Trees LLC. At JB Trees LLC, we strive to provide a wonderful experience with professional service marked by excellence, all at reasonable prices. Schedule your free estimate today by calling 864-497-8511. That's 864-497-8511 or visit us online at jbtreesllc.com. JB Trees LLC, where your vision meets our expertise.
See what kind of music's playing. I don't even know. Some of that, you have to play that. You have to play some of that is unregulated. What's it called? Not copyrighted.
Oh, not copyrighted,
You
yeah.
can't, if you're playing stuff on the YouTube, on our other platform in Meredith, you don't have to worry about that. But on the YouTube, you do.
Yeah, we learned that lesson the hard way back in, I think it was 2019, when every junior game was taken down as soon as the game ended.
Because of the music?
Because of the music.
That was Jake Santora. He ground out to second base for out number one. Colton McPeters, the center fielder. McPeters, he ground out to third base his last time up. He's another one that hit it right down that third base line. Noble needs to be awake over there. Durham's doing everything he can to frame those pitches.
You are reading my mind.
That one was almost to the outside of the left-handed batter's box, and he still tried to pull it in and frame it. That's a good job, Durham.
That's a good, yeah. That's how you know you got a good catcher, and he's got your back.
Yep.
He's gonna frame it if you threw it over his head. I'm pretty sure he framed that pass ball.
He may have. I don't know. The count now 2-0. A bouncer down to third base. It was actually on over in the middle for Brady Smouse, but Noble, he decided, I'm going to run over there and get it. It just so happened he was running hard enough and fast enough he didn't have to stop and turn, whereas Smouse would have had to stop and turn to get the ball thrown over.
Yeah, well, the rule in the infield is if the third baseman can get it, let him get it. Or maybe that could just be my rule when I played third base.
That might have been, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my rule when I played, the rule when I played second base is if it's anywhere that somebody else can get it besides Elton, let them get it. Played second base on this field from the time I was a 5-year-old little kid until got out of Legion ball. First pitch to Payne, he fouled off. This one he hits skyward out towards center field where Caden Jones looking, and he comes away with it. 3 up, 3 down. Just what the doctor ordered for the Warhawks. We'll just go back and play some more commercials. We need to thank our great sponsors anyway for being sponsors on Upstate Prepcast and Warhawk Baseball. We'll come back.
At GSP Security, your safety is our priority. As a locally owned security company, we proudly serve the entire state of South Carolina, providing top-notch home security, commercial security, access control, gate entry, and video surveillance. Protect your home and business with the best equipment on the market, monitored seamlessly through our user-friendly app. Our security systems are professionally monitored 24/7, ensuring round-the-clock protection for your loved ones and valuable assets. Experience peace of mind with our camera systems tailored to fit your specific need. And here's the best part. Ask about our Zero Down promotion. That's right, Zero Down for security and cameras. Plus, with GSP Security, you won't have to wait long. Next day installations are available. Don't compromise on safety. Visit www.callgsp.com or call us at 864-345-7992 to schedule a consultation today. Chapman Panther fans that text us will receive their first month of monitoring free. Are you concerned about the economy, interest rates, or current market conditions? For timely information based on sophisticated research, call Raymond James Financial Advisor Tom Dixon at 864-582-1611. He can discuss your specific needs and help to provide you with investment choices that make sense for you. Call Tom at 582-1611 in Spartanburg for an appointment. Raymond James Financial Service, member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
What was that? Cyrus, was that some of your music?
Not me. I had nothing to do with it.
I don't know what that was that I got on there.
And you can't prove it.
That's right. All right, going back to the top of the lineup as we have number 16, that is Nolan Grabiak. Grabiak 2 for 2 tonight with a pair of singles. Scored the first run of the game. This one he's going to hit. It's going to be out of left field, out in foul territory. Yep, just over the line. They also here at Inman Mills have lines like we do at Greer. There's a line that runs right down by the scoreboard on left field so that if you get up in there, no matter if you catch it or whatever, it's still dead ball. And then down right field around their batting cage like we have on our batting cage.
Well, the thing about Stevens Field is our dead ball line starts before the hill, not after the hill.
Yeah, you can't get up on the hill and catch the ball. Grabiak with a leadoff single out to center field. That's going to bring up the left-handed batter, the right fielder, Gregory Bryant.
Kind of reminds me of that center field. What is it, in Kansas City, where they got that little hill in center field?
Yeah. And kind of like you do at Clemson. Right at the wall, they got that little bitty hill. Coach Steve Skinner goes out to talk to his pitcher and Seymour. He's going to pull Seymour out.
Yeah, he had bullpen fire in last half inning, so it was inevitable.
Well, we're going to go take commercial break while we're figuring out who this is and get everything going about him, and we'll come back in a moment.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter, and no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of great food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times, and online ordering at togo.wingsetc.com.
This is Pastor Tyler from View Church. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Pierce Bridge Road. If you've been turned off by religion, been discouraged or hurt by church, or maybe you just thought church was boring, you should give View Church a try. It's a place like none other. The people are genuine, the Spirit is obvious, and God is moving in this place. Visit our website for times and direction at viewchurch.org.
Love coming to the Flounder.
I love going to Flounder.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Families have enjoyed the Flounder for generations.
How many years have y'all been coming?
I've been coming here ever since I was young, probably over 40 years now.
Visit the website at theflounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. And if that line is long, it can only mean one thing.
Got a long line, you know the food is good.
The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165. After your visit to the Flounder Seafood Restaurant, we can guarantee that you're going to walk out that door and say,
"That's the best flounder I've ate in a long time, and we will be coming back again."
And that closes the book on Carson Seymour. Seymour had 58 pitches. He pitched 3 innings, faced 19 batters, gave up 8 hits. Right now, 3 runs, but the runner on first is accredited still to Seymour. He walked 2 and struck out 1. On the mound now is Chris Gowan. Gowan from Burns High School. And first 2 pitches are balls. Get my lineup book set back. We have Gregory Bryant. Bryant at the plate. He fouls this one back. It barely hits the I ain't gonna say net. It's old. It looks like chicken wire screen, but it's the same thing that we've had here at Inman for many, many years. I don't think it's the same ones. It's just the same type. Next pitch called strike. Count now 2-2.
Well, it obviously works because it caught that ball barely.
Absolutely. Next pitch outside. Count now 3-2. There are no outs. 1 man on in Graviac, and on deck is Cooper Noble. This one's going to be punched into left field. Another bouncer out there to Blake Collins for a single. 2 leadoff singles is just what you ordered.
That's what you expect from the top of your lineup.
You're absolutely right.
First and second, nobody out. Brings up number 1, third baseman Cooper Noble.
Noble has had I was going to say he had a single, but it wasn't. It was a fielder's choice. This one he fouls off up on the hill. And he walked. So that fielder's choice don't give him an at-bat. Right? So that makes it 0 for 2. Or would that be a 1 for 2?
Well, if he doesn't have the at-bat.
Or well, this one, it don't make any difference. He's hitting it out to center field. But Colton McPeters out there reels it in for out number 1. Well, he got walked, so that doesn't count as a bat. And then the fielder's choice, does that count as 1?
No.
So he is 0 for 0. He didn't. Now he's 0 for 1.
Yep, he's 0 for 1.
Caden Jones. This pitch bounces from Ross back out into the playable area, but nobody moves. Caden Jones, center fielder. Jones has had a pair of singles tonight, 1 to each field. Oh, he's trying to put that one in the way out yonder field. Count now 1-1. He's had a single out to right field and 1 to left field. Let's see if he can do a single to center field. Next pitch, low and in the dirt. And I know what you're talking about, that sun now.
Yeah.
The sun's rough. I got a pole that's blocking it from me, but I can start feeling the heat on my side here where it's coming down. Next pitch in the dirt to count 3-1. Waiting in the wings is Bryson Durham. Durham's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts already. Count now 3-2 as he fouls this one off against the backstop. Yeah, the one thing about the field when we were talking about the backstop earlier is there's no kind of padding on the backstop. It's solid brick or solid concrete. So the ball hits and it'll usually come back at you.
Well, maybe I know a guy that can take care of that for them.
They don't want to do it for that very reason.
Yeah, they want it to bounce back.
Yep, this park is maintained by Spartanburg County Parks and Rec. Caden just keeps battling at it. He just keeps trying to knock them off one way or the other, anything to stay alive, and he's doing good so far. Next one is outside. That will juice the bases for the catcher in Bryson Durham.
And it's going to bring up number 22, the catcher, Brian Durham.
Bryson Durham up to bat.
Well, we were talking about that last bat. I hope we didn't bring him bad juju.
Yeah.
We were talking about how he gets walked a lot.
Well, he likely got hit and walked on that one.
Yeah. The one-pitch walk.
Well, the bases are loaded, so right now anything would help to put somebody else across the plate, as we're still tied up 3-3. Next pitch is high. Count now 2-1. Yeah, here at Jim Everhart Field, they still have the old-timey scoreboard. There's people out there that are taking the score and actually hanging it on a nail. 3-1. I don't see how he took that one. That one looked like it was about to hit him. He didn't move. 3-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off against the catcher's mask again. Ross, he's took a couple of hits in the face tonight.
Yeah, they need to check him. Make sure he's all right.
Yep. He's took a couple of good ones.
Yeah, let me tell you, that still hurt. That hurt still.
Oh. You still feel it.
But the catcher's the toughest man on the field. I see it went backwards.
This one
right behind us.
Up on the hill right behind us. Well, as much as we have to pay for baseballs, we need to stick that in our pocket. And
yeah.
He fouled that one again. Count remains 3-2 as he keeps trying to battle, does Durham. Oh boy, he checked that swing, but he did it in time. That'll plate one as he goes to first on a one-out walk. Bases continue to be loaded.
Courtesy runner, Zion.
Yep, Zion Anderson. Anderson?
Yes.
Zion Anderson, courtesy runner, as he goes down to first. Durham, being the catcher, gets to come back and put on his clothes again. Making sure all my people are in the right spot. Brady Smouse. Smouse has had a single and a double. Right now we need a triple. Or a home run. I mean, he can still hit for the cycle if he gets the home run.
Yeah.
This one's going to be into left field as Collins comes up firing, but one more comes across the plate in Bryant. Juan Sanchez. So far, Brady is 3 for 3 tonight.
Yeah.
Juan Sanchez is 0 for 2 as he's ground out twice, once to second base and the other to first base. It was an unassisted.
Batter is Brown Sanchez.
And the bases were juiced last time he was up, too.
They were indeed. And the count is, what you got?
I got 0-2.
That's what I thought. 0-2 with one out, bases loaded. Sanchez at the plate. On deck is Damian Benton. Benton, the designated hitter. This one's going to be fouled back again.
Well, they're seeing the ball well.
Yeah.
They're seeing it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Swung on and struck out for out number 2 is Sanchez. He went down swinging. It's better than looking. Benton, his last time up, he had a double out to left center field. Let's see if he can punch it out there again. We still got the bases loaded. First pitch, pretty pitch, off speed, might have been the curve for strike number 1. You definitely don't want to leave them loaded again. This one fouled off for strike number 2. Yep, you definitely don't want to leave them loaded. Like I said, Monday night we left them loaded twice as we got sat down. Coach Donahue not real happy about that. And that was a good try by Isaac Ross, talking about framing it. He pulled that one up and just not quite in time for the big boss behind the plate to say anything. This one he's going to hit. It's going to be fouled up on the hill, out of play. Hits the top of the, well, not the dugout, it's the storage building. This one inside. So now the count is a true full count. As you heard Ray say, the runners will be running, and they got good chance to. Zion Anderson, he's going to keep going. They're going to tell him to keep rolling, and he is in there. No, he was serious? No.
Oh, no.
No. He was under the tag. I'll go back and replay that in just a minute. That's bad. But we did plate 1.
Post 45.
And
Greer certainly did some damage, but not as much as they could. They left a lot of people stranded on these bases tonight.
All right, so we're going to take a commercial break. Figure this out.
I need a break after that.
Absolutely. Be right back.
Warrior Tree Service, your go-to tree experts. Family owned and operated since 2020, offering service from tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding. At Warrior Tree Service, we handle it all. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property back to normal. Visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com. To get a free estimate, call 864-278-2555. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Inflation and other economic factors can keep you from getting the best results from your investments. Raymond James financial advisor Tom Dixon may be able to help you find ways to stay ahead of inflation, mitigated taxes, and prepare for retirement. Call Tom at 582-1611. Located in Spartanburg for an appointment, Raymond James Financial Services, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of capital.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
Back here with a hit up the. Oh no, it wasn't either. What a great catch! And yes, he got him out.
Yes.
That was a heck of a play there, as that one was hit out of the way. Tyson Fine was doing all he could do. He dove over there to get it. Colin Goldsmith was able to get to first in time for the out. That was a great play. That's one of them you got to put an asterisk beside. That was Blake Collins, the left fielder. This is Isaac Ross, the catcher. I'm going to mute you right here. Go ahead.
What just happened?
To who? Oh, ground out to where? Thank you. A ground out to the first baseman. Now Clay Justice, the designated hitter. Clay got him a fan club over here, as you hear them all hollering for him. Clay, a good young man. First pitch inside. And this one's going to be hit to the second base. Justice digging as hard as he can, but over to second base, where Juan Sanchez throws it over to first for out number 3. And we'll take commercial breaks and we'll come back.
We're more than just tree experts. We are your tree care warriors. As a family-owned and operated business in Inman, South Carolina, and surrounding areas, we're dedicated to keeping your trees healthy, safe, and beautiful. Our team of experts offer competitive pricing and exceptional workmanship, ensuring your satisfaction with our services. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding, we offer a comprehensive range of tree care services. When nature strikes, count on us to clean up the mess and restore your property. Our excellent communication and customer service sets us apart. You'll receive regular updates throughout your project, and the same dedicated crew will be with you every step of the way. Warrior Tree Service is licensed and insured, upholding the highest quality and safety standards. Warrior Tree Service, where nature thrives, we revive. Contact us today at 864-278-2555 or visit our website at warriortreeservicesc.com.
Discover the power of Mahindra at Mahindra of the Upstate, located at 4951 Chesney Highway in Chesney. We're your one-stop destination for top quality tractors. Mahindra, the #1 best-selling tractor in the world, is now within your reach. Take advantage of our low-rate financing options, making your dream tractor more affordable than ever. Visit our website at sctractor.com or call 864-461-2515. Mahindra of the Upstate, the official tractor of Tough.
Qué bueno que soy hacia la derecha, mamá. Porque esta noche le daremos movimiento. Que 1, 2 tequilas solo pa' calentar. Mira que aquí estamos pa' disfrutar el momento. Show me what you got, oh baby, dance for me me das. Toda tu pasión y tu sudor, más vete lento. Que no tengo prisa, que esta noche da pa' más. Muévete cerquita aquí nomás. Baila, baila. Hasta que me enamores, baby, tú. Baila, baila. Probaré tus sabores, baby, tú. Baila, baila. Enséñame tus colores, baby, tú. Baila, baila. Al beat de mi corazón. Dame tu espalda y lentamente sentiré cómo me bailas. Muévete rico, que no hay palabras para describir cómo en mi cielo tú te empalmas. Mueve tus pies, que bien sabes que yo contigo desde el bungee sin arnés. Y al oído yo te diré que el Dirty Talk se nos vendrá hasta en inglés. Oh yes. Baila, baila. Hasta que me enamores, baby, tú. Baila, baila. Probaré tus sabores, baby, tú. Baila, baila. Enséñame tus colores, baby, tú. Baila, baila. Al beat de mi corazón. Calor y esta noche entera pintará de colores. Baby, tú me bailas y me llegan los temblores. Porque con tus labios tú me das todos los sabores. Sabes que este mundo no es lo mismo sin tu amor. Dámelo todo, que yo lo acomodo. Dámelo el max, que el mío lo tendrás. Llenémonos de besos, que hoy somos traviesos.
Alrighty. Not sure what I missed here. I had to go up and get the hot dog, as some of the loyal listeners will know that I'm going to eat a hot dog and I'm going to grade it at the end of the year, and I'm going to talk about who has the best. And I got the last one. So, all right, so tell me what we're doing here.
So the first batter, Tyson Fine, struck out. Then we got a walk from Grabiak.
Okay, so Fine went down swinging.
Yes.
Because I know he didn't.
No, Grabiak is on first. Fine went down.
That's what I said. Okay. Fine went down swinging because I know he didn't just stand there and watch it go by.
Right.
And Grabiak is walked.
Yes.
All right, and now we have Gregory Bryant. Bryant is 1 for 2. This one, it took a bounce right at Tollison. He was able to get it in time. He was able to get it in time and get it over to Moss for out number 2. So, runner on first.
Mm-hmm. Hit into a fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice.
To Tollison.
Cooper Noble. What was that?
That was a ball.
All right. Now I think we're right. 2 outs. 1 man on. 1 man at the plate. Count now 1-1. That is Cooper Noble. Noble is 0 for 1 tonight, but he reached on a fielder's choice and he was walked. That 0 for was a fly out to center field. Count now 2-1 on Noble. Caden Jones, the center fielder, he'll be up next. This one hit and bobbled around there on third, throwed it over to first, just in time. As over on third, Nolan Collins, he bobbled it around but still able to recover. That will take us to the bottom half of the fifth. And we'll take a commercial break again, and we'll come back in a moment.
Says they'll stay in touch, they actually will. The phrase has real meaning at Raymond James because we believe in keeping clients informed about their portfolios, even in the most challenging economic times. Clients place their trust in us because we believe that meaningful communication, stability, and client satisfaction matter. Call financial advisor Tom Dixon at 582-1611, located in Spartanburg, to learn more. Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
I had a question about my insurance the other day, so I called my new State Farm agent. And would you believe I talked to the same person who remembered my name? They said that was called service. And then they asked if my dog Max was over his cold. They called that service too. And then they helped me find ways to save on my home and auto coverage. I asked State Farm what they called that. They said service.
Call Agent Chad Wagner, Asheville Highway, Spartanburg, 585-7999.
And we're back. Your screen might have looked like it was frozen, but it wasn't, as they play in the bottom of the fifth inning. They play God Bless America, and everyone's standing and facing the flag. So, as you heard Ray say, God bless America. Pray for all of those that are in harm's way. We appreciate the American Legion, but appreciate all those that, again, are out in harm's way all over the world fighting for us. And the umpires giving Goldsmith a little time to get warmed up since that stoppage. Up first is going to be Jake Moss. We are in the bottom of the fifth. As he said a minute ago, y'all didn't hear it, but usually this is done in the bottom of the or between in the 7th inning. That one is that was a error instead of a hit, as it was hit down to Brady Smouse. Smouse picked it up and throwed it, but it was a little short, and Tyson Fine couldn't dig it up. Luckily, on the run down through there, that was Durham, the catcher. He was able to get to it to hold the runner from going any further in Moss. He's at second. Would you give that one an E6 or an E3?
I gave it an E6.
I did too. The first pitch to Nolan Collins, the third baseman. He pulled it foul. Goldsmith looking in, waiting to see the sign. Now he's ready. This one's going to be fouled off against the backstop for strike number 2. You do have that one runner there that reached on the error in Jake Moss. You know, that means Moss is 0 for 0 tonight. He reached on the error, and then the other one was a fielder's choice.
Yeah.
His only other at-bat was fielder's choice.
So how about 100% on base percentage, but a 0 batting average?
0, yep. Goldsmith throws this one in Durham again.
With the frame.
Oh, yeah. I was watching a video of I don't know, one of the MLB guys, and the ball bounced right in front of home plate, and he called it and framed it like, you know, it's a strike, and the umpire just laughed at him.
Well, he played cricket, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one fired down, out of play down the third base line toward the scoreboard in the left field area. Count remains, is it 1-2?
Yes, sir.
Count remains 1-2. This one's going to be hit out to center field. Cannot get to it. Oh, threw him out from his knees over to third base. I mean, from his knees, threw him out. Over on second base, Moss wasn't sure whether to run or not because you don't know if he's going to be caught.
And it was too shallow.
And when he took off, who was that threw that?
Caden Jones.
Caden Jones, the center fielder, threw him out. That'll be an 8-5.
Oh, yeah, 5. I said 6. I don't know how to count.
But that will also be a single for Collins.
That's how I scored it.
Yep. Back to the top of the lineup with Hank Tollison. Tollison 1 for 2 tonight. Tollison 1 for 2 tonight with a ground out and a double. He was the one that burnt Noble there on third base as he went down the base line. Goldsmith steps off, looks back over at Collins there on first base. Collins gets back, comes set, fires home. This one's going to be fouled out again, out of play. And hit the driveway over there and bounced. So the count 0-2 on Tollison. Hank also a great football player at Chapman. Graduated this year. We're going to miss him on the football field for sure. Went down swinging. did Tollison. And Durham was fixing to jump up and fire it down to first base because Collins is still getting a big lead down there. But he bobbled it, was unable to.
But it was enough to keep him honest down there.
Absolutely. 2 outs, runner still on. This one's going to be hit way out yonder. It's going to be a roller to the fence as Collins, they're motioning him in. He does come in, and Santoro with a stand-up double that rolled all the way to the fence. Colton McPeters comes up to the plate. Colton's ground out twice. Colton has ground out twice to third base, where Noble's been able to take care of it both times. On deck's going to be Payne Sheriff, and Coach Donahue goes out and he wants to talk with our pitcher and see what he.
And he's coming out.
Goldsmith is coming out. And going in is who is that going in?
I can't see the number.
I did, and it is number 10. That is going to be Damian Benton going in. Or is it? He's going to need to turn around so we can see.
Yeah, that is Damian. Well, yeah, number 10 is Damian Benton.
But is that who was?
He was the
DH. Getting his warm-up tosses. Damian Benton. As you said, he was the DH. That will kill the DH. Put him as the pitcher. And I'll give you all of Goldsmith here in just a minute. That's not. Okay. Damian went to third. That's where we're at. Damian went to third. And Cooper Noble went from third to the mound. There we go.
One, 10. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Other than 9.
Cooper Noble and Damian. All right, now we'll go back at it again as Colton McPeters. Again, McPeters has ground out to third base where Noble was until just now. First pitch to Colton is a ball. This one bounces and guns him down, does Durham. Guns down Santoro at third base. That means that Colton McPeters will get to come back and go again.
You know what they say, you don't make the first third out at third base.
Don't what?
Don't make the first or third out at third base.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We'll come back in a moment.
Welcome back to the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame Challenge. We've seen some pretty tough competitors come through here today, and most left crying. And don't forget, there was that one that had to be airlifted out when he actually caught fire. Our next contestant is Smokey, a rough and tough rider who's been all across America, 3-time winner of the Arizona Chili Chug, National Wing Eating Champion 2 years running, and the only man to ever survive the fabled Tabasco, jalapeno, and wasabi pizza. Now he's here to try and make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame. He's eaten 15 of the 16 wall sauce jumbo wings required to make the Wall of Flame. Here goes the final wing. It's up. It looks like he's got a great handle on it. And there it goes down the hatch and...
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh no, we're going to need the fire department for this one.
Are you man or woman enough to make the Wings Etc. Wall of Flame? Drop by and try their blazing hot habanero pepper wall sauce. It'll light you up.
All right, guys, 30-second commercial for GSP Security. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead, Tom.
No, it's your turn to go. I did the last one.
No, this one's yours.
Man, I've already got a security system from GSP Securities. You're the one that needs to talk about this.
Well, you can talk about it because I don't know anything about it, so you tell me.
I've got cameras, I've got motion detectors, I've got everything that I need to be safe at my house.
Oh, come on.
All right, forget it. Y'all both forget it. Just go to www.callgsp.com today to request a free quote.
And back here, up first for the Warhawks is Caden Jones. First pitch to Jones, fouled off for strike number 1. Some of the Chapman faithful over here, students, are getting into it. They got some of their friends out here that are playing naturally.
And they're giving them crap, too.
Giving it to them.
Yes.
See what Jones can do right here. This one he's going to foul off for strike number 2. I think I said earlier, but I don't know, so it's worth repeating. Monday night, Jones went 2 for 3 with a pair of doubles. This one he's fouling off overhead again.
He's trying to give you a souvenir, Elton.
I'll get a souvenir from him later. I don't need it right now. Not right here under this, well, not under this shelter where we're at. This one he hits off the handles, but it's over to third base. And Nolan Collins throws it away. Would you call that an E1 or E3 rather?
Yeah, I definitely will call that E3.
That's what I would think so too. E3 as it got over to the first baseman in Sheriff, but Sheriff couldn't hold on to it.
Well, it's the rule, unwritten rule. It hits your glove, it's an error.
Yeah. Up next is going to be Bryson Durham. Here it comes again. We're going to have to get under the shelter before it's over with.
Yeah. It's our own guys trying to get us. There's like Benton try to take Smouse out at third base.
Yeah. Oh, that and called strike looked inside, and I think that Durham thinks the same thing. So then what you do is Durham being the catcher, when he goes back out there and he squats down, he tells that ump, hey, I need you to give me that same pitch. I need it for us that you took away from me. And goes down swinging. Out number 1 does Durham. Up next is Brady Smouse.
1 down.
Smouse is 0 for 2 with a walk, and nope, that was Durham. I'm sorry. Yeah, Smouse is 3 for 3. That's right.
Yeah, 3 for 3. 2 singles and a double.
First pitch to Smouse. Outside, Ross throws it down to first base, try to catch Jones, and now they throw over to first to try to catch him.
I was too close for comfort right there.
It is. Caden's going to have to he's going to have to get them white pants dirty, or he's going to have to run. Next pitch is called strike. The count now 1-1. Yeah, I had said earlier Brady needed a triple. He ended up with a single. Now he needs the triple.
Yeah. Triple in the home run. And
Yep.
that's what he was going for right there.
Yep, and that one is swung on for strike number 2. Jones has got them all kind of miscombobulated over on first base. He's dancing around. He'll turn like he's going to run, and he can't get them to quit worrying about him. He does run this time, and this is going to be hit.
Hit and run.
A great hit, another single, and that puts runners on the corners with 1 out. All right, Juan Sanchez. Sanchez is 0 for 3 with a couple of ground outs and a strikeout.
Scud's coming in.
For Sanchez, that's going to be Scud. Is that who you said?
That's what I said, Scud.
I don't know Scud.
He's a Scud missile.
Well, this one he hits out to right field. And the runner comes in and does score. Tagging up and scoring, that was Jones. A bad throw moves Smouse over to second.
7-4.
F9.
Goodson, the batter, number 10.
All right, where's my paperwork here? Because oh, man, you had me all kind of miscombobulated.
Who?
I kept thinking, Scud? I don't know a Scud. We ain't got a Scud on our team.
Yeah.
Alexander Scudder. Scooter. I couldn't figure out who you were talking about. I kept thinking, well, that number 3 looks familiar, so.
What are we talking about here?
They're going to probably appeal to first. I don't know. Steve Skinner goes out there and tries something.
Well, that was a very aggressive time, so he's not too happy.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if Scudder's going to go in on second base.
Probably. That's his normal spot.
Yep. What was his brother's name that played for us?
Got Alex and Andrew.
Andrew's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we have a runner on second. Is the count 1-1?
It is.
With 1 out?
2 outs.
Oh, 2 outs.
Sacrifice
That's right.
fly.
Sacrifice fly. Yep, I got that on my book. I just wanted to put it on my scoreboard here. Next pitch was an inside strike. Count now 1-2.
Well, we found a new strike zone with that inside corner.
Yes. We're in the top of the 6th inning. The runner goes.
Doesn't matter. He struck out. That's the
Struck
third
out. Takes us to the bottom of the 6th. Warhawks are up 7-4.
7-4.
7-4 We'll take a break again, and we'll come back in a moment.
Hey, Kevin, long time no see. Are you okay? You're looking a little flushed.
Well, Steve, I just found out my pipes are all backed up.
Well, you know, bran flakes always work for me.
No, I'm talking about the pipes connected to my kitchen sink.
Oh, well, then you need to call the MVP.
Well, who's that?
That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, where for 40 years they've been known for their expertise, excellent service, and reliability.
Well, that sounds just like who I need. Mike Varner's Plumbing, you say, at 13520 Asheville Highway in Inman?
Yeah, you can give him a call at 864-472-8756 or go to his website at MikeVarnerPlumbing.com.
Well, Steve, I tell you, I feel relieved already.
Well, Kevin, sounds like you don't need the brand. You just need to call the man. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing, celebrating 40 years of experience, excellence, and reliable service in every job. Because you deserve the best, call the MVP. That's Mike Varner's Plumbing.
Back here at Jim Everhart Field at Inman Mills. I started to say back here at Stevens Field. We ain't at Stevens. All right, Colton McPeters is back up. This one's going to be fouled off onto Bryson Durham. I think that one hit him in the leg, but I think it's the high thigh. Yeah.
Too close for comfort.
Absolutely. As the umpire, he does what an umpire's supposed to do. He walks the ball out to the pitcher, hands it to him. Now he walks back, gives that catcher a little bit of time to catch his breath.
Well, like I said before, the catcher's the toughest person on the field.
Oh, ain't that the truth? All right. Bottom of the sixth, Colton McPeters, strike one. McPeters was at the plate. He hits this one down to shortstop, and Smouse fires it over to first for out number one. And up next will be the first baseman in Payne Sheriff. Sheriff watches the first one go in low for ball number one. I started to say strike, but for ball number one. This one's going to be hit skyward over at third base. You ain't got to hold your head.
I was looking up.
No.
I tell you, I'm losing the ball.
I know. Damian Benton over on third base was able to pull that one in. That one went sky high out toward third base, and Cyrus is looking up. Is it coming toward us?
Telling you, man. Oh.
This one's going to be hit. That's going to be a hit for Blake Collins out into right field. He'll get a single out of that. A 2-out single. As Coach Donahue's hollering out there at Bryant, telling him to come in, move in, not come in, but move in.
Yeah, he went to the right side both times.
Yep, and first pitch outside for ball number one. Yeah, Isaac Ross, he is 1 for 2 with a single to right field, and he ground out to the first baseman. Now he's sitting on a 2-0 pitch. This one he goes opposite field to the or no, opposite side. Wow.
Yeah.
Sliding and catching it is Graviak. He slides in on his knees to catch that one. That is another turn, and we go to the top of the 7th. We appreciate everybody tuning in to Warhawk Baseball on Upstate Prepcast. A little bit about Upstate Prepcast. You can catch, we normally cover, there's 5 teams that we cover. We cover Chapman High School, Bowling Springs High School, Landrum High School, and Chesney High School, and Greer Warhawks. That's the
We're
5.
the outlier.
That's the 5 teams that we that Upstate Prepcast covers. You can listen to Upstate Prepcast for all the football all season long. Our title sponsor being Wings, etc. They've come on again for this next year. This makes their 4th year in a row that they have decided to come on and be our title sponsor. And then we got all these other sponsors that you keep hearing me play commercials for. We appreciate all of them. But we do video for 3 of the 4 schools. And then naturally you're seeing the video here for the Warhawks. But we do video for Chapman, Landrum, and hold on a minute. I got to hug Coach Carr's neck. How you doing, buddy? Good. Thank you. For all those that know, that is Coach Kevin Carr. He was the Chapman High School baseball coach for several years. He is a icon and a legend at Chapman. Teaches driver's ed. Started a little thing, and I can't remember what it was. Car karaoke. Something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was something really funny that he made a lot of videos. A great man in Coach Carr.
That does sound a lot more interesting than Cash Cab.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. But Landrum and Chapman do video, and this year coming on board as of last night is going to be Bowling Springs High School. They're going to be doing audio and video also. So tune in to Upstate Prepcast, and you can catch any of those teams, and then Warhawk baseball all the time. All right.
Number 13 will lead it off for 115, Tyson Fine.
You know what I just did?
What did you just do?
I just forgot, what did Isaac Ross do? Their last batter.
It's a great question. Let's see.
Up for the Warhawks.
He flew out to the left field.
That's right.
Made that
Great
play.
catch out there. Okay. That was a F7. I was talking and looking and thinking and should have been writing. Count now
1-2.
1-2 on Tyson Fine. Tyson leading off, but he is the 9-spot hitter. Goes down swinging, does Fine. It's always, and you never want to go down with a K, but it's always to have that straight up K than that backward K.
That's right.
You need to be swinging if you're going. You can never leave the third strike up to the umpire because he'll take it.
Especially in the 7th inning. He's getting a little tired out there.
Absolutely. Grabiak, the left fielder at the plate. Grabiak is 3 for 3.
Yes, 3 for 3.
With a walk. I'm glad that Cyrus, I'm glad that you're sitting here so that you can keep me straight on them. You got to stay straight because of the game changer. You got to stay on top of that.
Yes.
Count now 2-1, 1 out, top of the 7th. 7-4 is the score. Next pitch outside, 3-1 on Grabiak. Grabiak's had 3 singles and then that walk. He has scored twice. And that will be the next walk. So
drew another walk. 2 singles, 2 walks.
3 singles.
3 singles.
3 singles, 2 walks, and up comes left-handed batter in Gregory Bryant.
Well, I made another counting error. You can tell I work in the tax industry, right? You can't count.
What did you do?
Well, when Graviac had 3 singles and I said 2.
Oh, yeah.
And then I did that before, too. When I miscounted the position.
Yep.
I was supposed to say 7, but it was 5. No.
You said 6 and it was 5.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm having little issues out there.
Coach Steve Skinner decides to take the walk out to the mound. He's got one warming up in the bullpen. So he want to give him as much time as he can as he stands out on the mound waiting on the umpire to come and get him. Now the umpire comes out there, and Steve Skinner, the way that Steve Skinner is, will stand there and talk to the umpire for a minute. And coming in, going to have a new catcher coming in. So now is going to be the silly season kind of thing, I think, where you got new catcher coming in, and I don't know. We're going to take a break. We'll come back in a minute and see if we can figure all of this stuff out.
Yep.
The Flounder Seafood Restaurant, located at 160 Barbado Lane in Spartanburg, opens every Wednesday through Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Serving the upstate since 1969, they have been twice voted Spartanburg's best seafood restaurant. Everything at the Flounder is fresh and homemade, from their specialty stews to their famous hash and their signature flounder. Visit the website at flounderfishcamp.com. Come visit the Flounder, where there is a line, but it moves quickly. The Flounder at 160 Barbado Lane. Give them a call at 864-576-3165.
Are you looking for a church that is real and authentic? Are you past plastic, fake people who make you feel like you don't belong? Or are you just feeling the nudge to get back to church? Then maybe you should give View Church a try. We're located in Bowling Springs at 5555 Paris Bridge Road. The people are friendly, and it doesn't take long to feel like your family. Your kids are a priority to us. We don't run a babysitting service, but our kids and youth ministries strive to pour the love of Jesus into your children. The Spirit-filled music ushers you into God's presence, but it's not showy. The messages are relevant, and they're delivered in an understandable way. Maybe View Church is what you're looking for. Visit our website for times and directions at viewchurch.org. We hope to see you soon.
Step up to the plate at Home Run Cafe in Greer. Located at 810 North Main Street. Open Monday through Friday from 7 to 4 and Saturdays from 8 to 4. You can start your day strong with protein shakes, smoothie bowls, lemonade shake-ups, or iced coffees. And don't forget our loaded teas with assorted flavors. The MVP of our menus. Customers can't get enough. So call 864-915-4721 to place your order, or just slide on into Home Run Cafe, where every visit is a grand slam.
Wanna die young, just as late as I can. Wanna get messed up and go to Japan. I got the sizzle, but not the spice. Oh, you got my girl. Oh, you got my vice.
All right, some new movement around. Oh. I know there's one strike here on, where are we at now? Gregory Bryant. Next one is a ball. We got a new pitcher, a new catcher, a new second baseman, and a new third baseman. Not new, they've all changed around that we know of.
Oh, the catcher's new.
The catcher is new. The pitcher is now
So third base moved to pitching. Catcher went to came from the bench. Second went to third, and
The catcher went to second.
Yeah, and catcher went to second. So, yeah, a lot of changing.
Yeah, and throwing back over to first base, trying to catch him sleeping over there in Gravyiak. Count 2-2.
3-1.
Count goes full. 3-2. 1 out. Runners at first.
3-2.
If I must have missed a strike. Man.
You did while we were talking, I'm sure. Next one. Oh, rung him up. That you call a timber toter.